We're in my apartment. This is like getting personal. Welcome to New York. Just gonna sit here casually with my coffee and my laptop. Hey, what's up? I'm Bai Jie. So I'm starting like a new thing. This is the very first edition of Crazy Fresh Chinese Breakdown.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yesterday, I taught the term. Frick, I just spilled coffee everywhere. This is hard. Gosh darn it. Like literally every time I have a meal, this happens. Cut. So that inspires me to teach the term hot mess next week. What do you think? So yesterday, I taught the phrase 感冒without looking deep enough into the English and Chinese options of what it is to say I'm sick, I have a cold, and I just feel so icky right now. Big shout out to our Facebook fans for pointing this out. I dedicate this language breakdown to you. But look, like, here's a comment. It's not fresh Chinese, it's bad Chinese. That one kind of hurt, okay? I saw that comment, you know what I did? Anything that sparks debate, that shines light onto a more authentic, a more detailed view of what it is to say something in Chinese, I'm all for it. Okay, so let's break it down. I have a cold. You've probably got a runny nose, a headache. You generally just feel disgusting and icky all over, like your skin's crawling. You have a common cold. That is when you use 感冒. 我感冒. I have a cold. 我感冒. This term only relates to having a cold. 我感冒. Okay? Compare that to I'm sick. I'm sick can apply to all sorts of ailments, right? It could mean I'm sick. I have a common cold. It could also apply to slightly more serious ailments, right? Like I'm sick could also mean I have tuberculosis. I have cancer. I have Ebola. I'm sick. I'm sick. 我生病. I'm literally sick. Well, I have 我感冒 right now. And you can say he or she is sick. You can say 他病了. You don't even need to use the word 生. Colloquially, you can just say, you know, what's wrong with him? Oh, 他病了, meaning he's sick. It's a very general statement, right? It could mean any sort of sickness. And I think English, it's the same way. Like, I have a cold. You instantly know that you have a common cold. But I'm sick could really mean anything. That's the same thing for Chinese. Like, I have a cold, 我感冒. I'm sick, 我生病. 我生病 is a much more general term, and 他病了 is sort of like he or she is sick, and you're not making like a specific statement of what it is, you just are saying they're sick. So let's think of an example. So your teacher says, why isn't Bai Jie in class today? Bai Jie 怎么没来上课? You can say, she's sick. 她病了. 她病了. Right? That's a very simple statement, she's sick. Does that make more sense? I feel like that kind of clears the air. When I posted that, I just didn't think through like the English and the Chinese specific meanings. You know, when I'm sick, or when I have a cold, you know, when I'm generally feeling gross enough to not post a new video, you know, if I need to just lay down and watch reruns of Gilmore Girls all day, I'm gonna say I'm so sick. You know, I don't personally always say I have a cold. If I feel like a little worse than that, I'm not gonna say I have a cold, you know. I'm gonna complain about it. I'm gonna say I'm so sick. So that's where my confusion came in, and so just so everybody is on the same page and is using the right Chinese terms, I wanted to sort of break down 感冒 and 生病. So if you learned it, prove it. Tweet me, come on y'all, tweet me a Vine or an Instagram video or something that proves that you've learned the difference between 感冒 and 生病. Are you 感冒 right now? You know, let me know what your ailment is, and in a day or so, we're going to learn how to describe one of those ailments. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching the very first Crazy Fresh Chinese language breakdown. Okay, bye-bye!